true. We don't believe it. No matter what we say, it's true. This is our world. We don't believe it. No matter what we say, it's true. It's true. We don't believe it. No matter what we say, it's true. This is our world.
Will we ever get off this island? I don't know.
We are back. There we go. You can hear me. We should be all right and live. Yes, we are live and back up and running here. Pedro, who's been playing some Rocket League in
Pops,
between.
I can't believe you've gone live
games.
while I'm doing my aerial training, bro.
Bro,
Come on.
I sent you a message saying this is
Come
the
on,
plan,
bro.
okay? Get yourself into the lobby. The lobby is up, so anyone playing next up, just be a reminder to anyone from Spark and the Nezuko gang, just remember the lobby is up now, so do join. Your captain should have the details, join up, guys. But yeah, we've got a nice game ahead of us here. Spark, Nezuko gang, very interesting indeed. Obviously, Spark from the Ignite franchise and Waifu Fan Club, the other franchise going up head to head. It's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting to watch indeed.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I mean, this game I think's been it's one to watch for sure. I think just reading up on some of this stuff that kind of some of the background here. There is going to be some kind of roster changes and some new players for Spark, bringing in Eve and Wave Dash. So glad to see some of the new players come in. Spark, the only ones really who can kind of bring the fight to Nakuzo, as they're kind of Nezuko, sorry, as they're kind of very comfortably in the lead. But yeah, let me just load into this lobby.
So yeah, let's just have a quick look at some of these stats.
Please.
And so, we see Spark sat in third right now against Nezuko gang in first. So it's a close game. It is a top tier game right here. Both these teams probably fairly comfortable with their positioning to get into playoffs. However, still all to play for. You want to finish as high a seed as you possibly can to get a better placement and better first game when you head into the playoffs. And just going through these stats here, we see, I think, the saves fairly even, but more saves for Spark. We see the goals against, goals for, fairly even as well, but actually the goals for really in favor of the Nezuko gang, 251 to the 180. So the shot completion definitely going on the side of Nezuko gang.
Nezuko, they're first place, but they're not only first place, they're first place by quite a comfortable margin. So these boys, they're the ones to watch going into kind of playoffs. We've seen them kind of look to dominate. They've obviously dominated this league, and they're looking to dominate playoffs as well. But yeah, I mean, Spark, the only ones that can really put up a fight, as well as the second place teams. So, this is going to be a heck of a match. Maybe Spark, this is the win that they need to kind of off-put Nezuko going into playoffs. And obviously, they do have a lot more wins, but I think this game could go either way. First versus third seed. Obviously, teams that have done really well this split, and yeah, it's going to be a heck of a series.
Yeah, indeed. It's going to be one interesting series to watch indeed. But let's just look at some of the player stats, actually.
Please.
So we can kind of highlight who is the key players for both sides. Despacho, Axel, and Eve versus Ujkan, Pyro, and Minty and Nazi. I mean, the player for me who's really been absolutely nutty throughout this whole season and seems to be a constant feature in the RS cast is Ujkan. He is unbelievably good.
Yeah, Ujkan, yeah, he's definitely one to watch. I mean, his goals are up there. Saves so good in the back, so good to rotate to get these plays, and yeah, I mean, he's just winning left, right, and center. And as you said, always popping up in the podcast. Always a player to watch, and I'm really excited to see him play because I've not had many opportunities to see him play and actually to cast the game for him. It's going to be absolutely amazing. But over to the side of Spark, we've got Axel, Eve, and Dispatcher. Dispatcher kind of being that core player there, I believe. He's one to watch. Not as many games, but he's up there with the goals and up there with the assists. So I'm assuming that a lot of these players that Axel and Eve are going to play off him, and it should be in for quite an interesting series. That's for sure.
Yeah, definitely going to be interesting indeed. And I think the player to watch on Spark is that Axel. I mean, he's played the most games on that team. He's caught a constant feature, 87 saves, the only person to really come close to Ujkan's stats. And so I think it's kind of almost going to be a bit of a battle between Axel and Ujkan. Who can pop off harder?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, Axel was a standalone player, and yeah, we're gonna see some crazy plays. I want to see how these teams play together. Obviously, they have the individual talent, but Spark kind of having some roster changes is always difficult. And the reason that Nezuko Gang have been so successful is because they kind of tend to stick with their top three: Huskan, Pyro, and Minty. They've got that consistent kind of trio going forward. Nazi, always obviously a really good sub. They do use him when they have to, but man, these guys, they're just so insane, and I'm really excited to see them play.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see them play indeed. And we're just waiting for the players to join up into the lobby, guys. If you are here in the chat, please do join. The lobby is set up and your captain should have the lobby details all ready to go. So as we wait for them, what do you kind of expect from this series here?
I expect Minty to get to 100 goals because he's on 97 right now. So I really want to see the triple digits come in for him.
I didn't spot that stat. That stat is insane.
Yeah, I've just noticed it as well. I just missed it. So yeah, kind of coming back to the stats. Yeah, Minty 97 goals, nutty. And if he scores 3 today, I'll kind of give him a little celebration for his 100 goals. But yeah, what I expect from these teams is obviously Nezuko putting on a show for us. They're obviously really good in their team play. Teamwork makes the dream work, and this team it's what they're known for. It's their cohesion, their rotations, their consistency, and I want to see that carry on. If Spark can maybe look to break that, maybe look to shake up the rotations, maybe look for some aggressive demos, maybe try to put them off their game, then that's when we can see some kind of turn of events, and maybe we can see Spark come into this game and look to kind of shake things up for them.
Yeah, definitely. And the holdup is because Uji is actually restarting his console just due to connection issues, so they want to make sure he's on top form. But he'll be back imminently just because this is a restart. You never want any sort of hardware problem when you are competing at a high level. You want to be playing your best and not have any sort of mitigating circumstances, shall we say.
Yeah, 100%. These things do happen. Obviously, do my fair share of casting and broadcasting, especially in the arena. someone's PC is always acting up, someone's mic's always not working, and it's just an absolute nightmare. But yeah, these teams, I would say they're evenly matched. Nezuko Gang obviously being the favorite, but they've dropped games. I think they've dropped what was 17 games. So by no means are they flawless. By no means are they unbeatable. So I expect Spark to kind of bring their A game here and look to challenge them with these changes that they've made.
For sure, for sure, for sure. And the players, as you say, just waiting on them. Does this sort of like delay? Do you think where do you think
Mental edge.
Mental edge wise, when it comes to sort of timing, how long of a delay does it start to does it need to have for it to start to affect you? Do you think?
I think both teams, are rearing to go. They're ready to kind of get this the game started. And these delays, I'm sure they're kind of used to it in these leagues and these kind of competitive games. So I'm sure that they're fine with it. They're just kind of accepting it and looking to. I think there's more excitement than anything. Maybe some nerves, but yeah, hopefully more excitement than nerves to try and get into this series.
Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. But yeah, I mean, what's your prediction? Let me have your prediction for this series.
Oof.
I'm
This is a tough one.
I'm saying 3-1
give me yours.
to Nezuko Gang.
3-1 to Nezuko. You know what? I'm gonna split it down the middle. I'm gonna go 2-2.
2-2.
I think maybe Spark brings something out here. Nezuko obviously the favorites, but I think Spark can kind of look to claw back and kind of maintain a sort of their position 3 hold for the 2-2. They need a win if they want to kind of not get the top spot, but look to break the momentum going into playoffs and kind of get in Nezuko's heads. But yeah, I say 2-2.
Yes, okay, so 2-2 for your prediction, 3-2 for Nezuko Gang. But we could both be wrong. You never know. Spark could come out swinging. And I think the reason why Nezuko Gang is so almost heavily favored in our predictions is because how far clear they are when it comes to the table. I mean, I think they are one of the 4 teams who have already qualified for playoffs. Because of the margin. What is it? It's the Concealed and Inferno from Elite, and then I think Nezuko Gang, and I think there's one more, but it slipped my mind. But those, I mean, this is showing the prowess, and I think Spark kind of need to use this series, as a bit of a testing stone, because they need to obviously get these wins to kind of cement themselves in playoffs. However, they also need to figure out how the hell are we going to beat Nezuko Gang if we match them in the playoffs. That sort of mentality. So you need to you want to play to win, but also use it as a bit of a glorified scrim information gathering sort of center.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
100%. Yeah, they're not kind of playing to take top spot. So I think most of this game will be kind of feeling out, okay, what's their strength? Can we find a weakness here? Is there something we can exploit that we can use then in the playoff brackets? But yeah, I saw an interesting stat earlier. I can't quite remember. I'm looking through my notes. Here it is. Uskan is the only main roster player in RSC who hasn't lost a series yet. So, I mean...
What?
Yeah, apparently he hasn't lost a series.
So he has 100%.
Yeah, I don't know.
Series win rate.
I don't know how accurate that is, but I've been given that by the god himself, so I'm assuming
That's
it's right.
That's incredible. He is, he definitely then is a player that you really have to shut down. He must be having that edge. He has that superior mental edge.
For sure, he's coming in, big bollocks on him. Pardon my crudeness, but he's gonna be the one to watch, and I would just want to break him. Honestly, he's only human. Demo him like 50 times, break his will, break his spirit, and then maybe you can get a win here, Spark. But this, I think, we're just kind of buying time here.
Yeah, we are.
These 2 teams to come in.
Yeah, but
how was your day? Do you have a good day, pal?
My day's been really good, filled with work. But what I would like to you fill the time with is, I know Pedro, you can see the chat, and so I'm actually going to ask the chat and read the information for you guys. What are your predictions, chat? What are you saying? What's going to be the scoreline here? Is it going to be Nezuko Gang? Is it going to be Spark, or is it going to be a tie? Put your prediction in chat. Pedro can read them, can see them. I haven't got enough screens to pull up it as well.
I'm reading. I've got the chat on my second monitor here. We've got Mr. Boopy saying I've lost 1k points, so big sad from him. RP saying I couldn't predict on my phone. This is obviously the prediction that went live a few minutes ago. It's now down, and we're kind of waiting for the game to start. But RP says he wanted Spark. Ultra says Spark 4-0.
Wow, I mean, Ultra's having
Yeah,
a
I mean,
standing.
he's got all his eggs in one basket.
I mean, and
Ma-
Ultras is we will see him play in the next series. He is part of one of that God Squad, Inferno God Squad. So
Oh, really?
if
Okay.
he's calling out Spark, then maybe there's something we don't know.
I mean, he's obviously supporting the franchise for sure.
Yeah, true.
So, and we've got Marx's Garbs. I've never seen the new Spark play, so maybe some upsets. You know, they've got some new boys in there. Maybe they can pull out some big plays. Shire says Hops to become GM next season. That's his prediction. We've got Leprechaun saying.
I said,
Go
obviously,
for it.
I said if we could hit 75 to 100 subs on YouTube before the end of the admin elections, I will apply to become a GM for next season.
Get the fuck out of here, Hobbs. Get out of here, dude. I would love to see us in GM. But yeah, there's some more predictions coming through. We've got Leprechaun 4-0 Nezuko, so obviously backing up the boys. You've got Archeon saying Nezuko 3-1. So, he's obviously got some knowledge behind that.
It's his franchise as well, I believe.
Oh, is it? Okay, fair enough. He must be chuffed with them. Jesus, they're popping off. Detroit RL 4-0 for Spark. I'm sure another Ignite boy.
Yeah, Detroit is part of Inferno.
A lot of
We'll see
Ignite
him
fans.
later. Destiny, Detroit, and Ultras is who will be playing later. I mean, if we want to kind of preface the next game, it is between Inferno and Rias Legion. And the reason this game is so big is because, yes, it's Inferno. We know how strong these guys are. They are second, obviously second place, just behind the Concealed, but they're pretty much tied in first. But this Rias Legion side has been on an unbelievable winning spree, and performing extremely well. And so this is why we think, can Rias Legion take out Inferno?
Yeah, I mean, the momentum's always good. When you're kind of on that winning spree, you're feeling yourself, and you're like, we can beat anyone. And at some point, it's true. But Inferno's so well established. They've got so many heavy hitters, and I'm sure they they're going to want to bring that win streak to a dead stall, almost stop them in their tracks, freeze them on the spot, and it's going to be a hell of a series. That one is the one I'm looking forward the most for sure. Yeah,
so right now, just some inside info. Right now, Ijkan is struggling to get it back up. However, if you can't get it back up in 2 minutes, they are going to bring in a sub from Prospect. So right now, they may lose Ijkan.
Oh, no.
So this could flip how this game's going to run right now. However,
I mean,
it's not too much of a big deal for Nezuko Gang, considering that they are very comfortably in first place. They are in playoffs. However, it definitely gives an in.
Man, I was
spark,
excited to
doesn't
watch
it?
Ijkan play.
I was as well.
I was
My
looking
heart
forward to that.
is broken right now. But yeah, we don't. If they hit the 15-minute marker, then obviously it's an automatic FF. So Minty, do be aware of that. Maybe get yourself and another player in. So you don't hit that FF time, because we don't want that happening. And then we'll be able to, hopefully avoid any sort of FFs. But right now, yeah, we are waiting still. Some technical difficulties, unforeseen technical difficulties, I may say, only just occurring prior to moments prior to this game. So there may be a way around it. However, we are waiting still on Ijkan to join. But Dispatcho has messaged me saying that, can we talk about how good he is? Dispatcho, you are gorgeous. You're beautiful. Your profile picture on Discord really, really makes me happy. And he's a fantastic Rocket League player. Possibly the best. You never know.
We've got so many in this league, and it's always great to see. But I had a point that I was going to bring up.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
But I completely forgot it. However, that was it. If you donate a sub right now, it will go towards the fund for Ujkan's new setup. So make sure to just put that in the, if you want to donate towards that, kind of like a pre-Red Nose Day kind of thing. Donate to a good cause.
He's
You
on
know,
a
always.
PS4. He needs help, guys.
Yeah, he's on a
Honestly.
PS4, man. Someone get this man a PC. Like, someone get this man a PC. He's like one of the best players still on PS4. Someone help him out. If you donate now, it will go towards a fund directly for a PC for Ushkan. So make sure
This
to
is
drop those
false
donations in the
advertising
chat.
right here. Okay, this is false advertising right here.
I'm
Guys,
kidding. It goes to Archeon's back pocket. Don't
no,
donate.
no.
No.
It's
I'm
all,
just
it's all,
messing.
it's all,
It's all banter. It's
it's
all
all
banter.
banter. But however, this is bad of me that it slipped my mind. Who was it? Who is it? Who is it? He's running the charity event. Every single win for his
Wow,
team.
you forgot the guy who runs the charity event, bro?
Oh god,
No,
bro,
cool, man.
I am.
It's Volvo. Not
Volvo.
Volvo. Not Volvo.
No.
Shy has faked me out. He faked me out.
Shires.
Chonka.
Chonka, yeah, Chonka.
Is it Chonka?
I think it is. I think it is Chonka. But so if anyone has that link, it is a charity thing to do with mental health. So, guys, every single time I think his team wins or his team plays, there is a donation to it, and there is a link. So if anyone has that link, I think Senji has it, or if anyone has it, please post it in chat. 'Cause it is going to a good cause. And you know, as I always like to preface when this sort of information comes up, you know, we all play Rocket League, we all love Rocket League. You know,
There it
we're
is.
here. Who posted the link?
I believe it was Shires who just
Shires.
posted a link.
Shai posted the link. I think it's the correct link. Do check. But yeah,
Raised £600. So wow,
there
that's
we go.
amazing.
So if you
Well
want to
done.
go donate to that, please do. You know, we are, you know, there's all good banter. There's, you know, whatever, there's trash talk in the RSC. But guys, if you're struggling, you can feel free to reach out to someone like myself. Pedro as well is here.
Absolutely.
Any of the admins, any of the staff, GMs, we will be happy to help you guys out, because in the end of the day, we play Rocket League because we love it, but we always got each other's back. So if you are struggling, don't be afraid to reach out, because we will help you guys out. If you feel like donating, if you have any spare change, or if you just want to go check it out, do click on the link that was posted in chat. It is going to a very, very good cause, and that was Chonk, I believed, who is doing a fantastic work with his franchise, and with this charity. But yeah, you know, right now we're still waiting on Ujkan. I'm just trying to figure out what is going on here.
Is that game one forfeit? It's 8:15 right now. Surely we should be getting kind of started, or they're gonna have to forfeit game one.
I'm just DMing Minty.
Again, donation for Ushkan's PC setup are available right now.
Since someone go start a
This is the last time.
GoFundMe for
It's the last
Ujkan,
time.
someone's go start a GoFundMe for Ujkan's setup, because he needs.
Yeah, for real. Let's start GoFundMe. 100%. I'll donate 50p.
10p straight out of my back pocket for you. All right, sorted.
For sure, for sure.
We can buy some sort of
Hops, you
cable.
know, normally when this happens, you go to a break, man. The broadcaster here is really in thing. You're running us down right now.
I know. All right, so we're gonna go to a. We're coming now with a prospect sub. He's just sent me a DM. Okay, listen.
Perfect.
It's good timing. You listen, Pedro. Okay, we can talk about anything.
I've never had to waffle this long.
We are brilliant at waffling, bro. Come on, this is why we cast. This is what we're good at. You know.
Yeah, this is why you had requests for me today, isn't it? You knew this was gonna happen.
I've just noticed you're still wearing a wired headset, bro. You need to get yourself something wireless.
Listen, why do I need a wireless headset?
Because they're better.
No, they're not.
They're just
okay, cool. Okay, cool. You keep your AA
and
batteries
also
over there.
It's not AA,
I'll keep my
mate.
wi-
They're not AA. This is all
I know.
rechargeable. But listen, what I love is the fact that your wire is going across your body into your PC. You know.
Yeah. It's not okay. It's
awkward,
not
okay. You just this is why
It's
you need
not
a
a very
wireless
long
headset,
wire as well.
okay?
It's kind of a scuffed setup, not gonna lie. Listen, my headphones. Look, let me grab my headphones that I had like 2 weeks ago. One sec.
As you see a beautiful display of his room, guys.
Look at these things. They're falling apart. And yes, I'm wearing tracksuits. I just wear a shirt to look fancy. Look at these things. They're falling apart. So this was kind of like last minute reserve. I don't have money to spend on like a £200 pair of headsets. I'm broke out here. I'm a student, Hops.
Yeah,
Not
so
all of
am
us-
I.
Not all of us are stonking.
No, so am I. I'm a student as well. Thank you very much.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Yeah,
you know you're rich.
Shut up. All right. Anyway, listen. We have got, I think, one of the Nezuko gang players in, which I believe is the sub torch. So right now we are still waiting on Minty. and the other. So guys, please get in because we'll try and figure out. I'll try and figure out in the background whether it is going to be an FF for that first game. However, we are just trying to. I don't know what else to say right now. They tell me they're coming in 2 minutes, and then they're not coming in 2 minutes. And like, come on, boys, give me a break.
Dude, I'm so happy you're not watching the stream, dude. I was trying to untangle my headset, and I was like doing the thing where you like let them spin, and they just fell straight onto the floor.
I think you put them on the wrong way around as well, bro.
Is it? Yeah, I did.
And by the way, I'm so sad you took down your ponytail.
Yeah, dude. I mean, yeah, I wasn't feeling it, and also my last headband broke, so I can't actually do it anymore. Ushkan is still out here. I'm undefeated, guys. He's undefeated because he doesn't play no more. Like,
okay, so wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 6, 7, 8. No, we need one more player. Who are we missing, guys? Come on, Minty. Please, we're gonna have to.
Someone call this. Like, we're not going to finish before the next series starts.
Well, you know, it depends how quickly the actually, no, it's fixed time.
Nezuko, I beg you for
no OTs. No OTs around. No OT allowed then. Minty, Dispatcher, if you are listening to me, you guys are captains. So you guys, please, can you talk about whether you are what's going to happen here in regards to FF? Archeon. And I believe it is Archeon, with your being the GM of that franchise. Can you get in touch with Archeon and Shards? Can you get in touch with each other regarding the FF and let us know what's going on here? Because right now we've been told that a player is joining, but he hasn't joined. We've been waiting now. It's been 20 minutes. Can you two
surely Archeon, that's game one.
Surely Archeon, that's please, can you guys communicate with each other, and then one of you DM me in Discord to kind of let me know what's going on regarding to the forfeits, all right? Because it's slightly painful, but I am going to take it to a be right back, guys, because you know, there's very little more to talk to. It may be only be for a couple more seconds, but
we're just teasing them. We're
going to kind of just take it to that BRB. So guys, don't go anywhere, and we'll be right back when the game gets underway.
There we go. Took you 20 minutes for that commercial break. I'm putting spray on right now, dude. Dude, come on, no heads up, nothing. Dude, no 3, 2, 1, no we're going live. It's just straight. Hops, you're muted apparently.
All right, there we go. Yeah, join up, boys. Join up. If you can hear me, join your teams. We're gonna get into this game straight away. Thank the Lord. Sorry about delay. There is not going to be a FF whatsoever, which is nice to see indeed. But yes, underway into the game.
Wow.
It's exactly what we needed. Finally, we get some Rocket League action. But it is going to be Axel, Evie, and Dispatcher versus Minty, Torture, and
Pyro.
So they're missing Ujkang, and I believe Torch is the prospect player stepping in.
Yeah, I mean, Can he step up to the plate? You know, can he perform here as he goes for it already, scoring the first goal? Rocket League, cars, goals. Yes, I love it.
Rocket League, cars, goals. This is all you need in life, isn't it?
Look at that, man. Prospect stepping up. He's like, you know what? I am going to slap this game. And he starts off with a great goal, but actually a fantastic 50 for Spark. Can they maybe come back into this? They don't want Nezuko running away with it as a few whiffs comes through.
Wait, am
And
I
now
going mad? The teams are on the correct sides, aren't they? Have I cocked up here?
Oh, mate, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
Twitch chat. Twitch chat.
Because Nezuko gang have scored. And Nezuko gang. No, I am right. I was
tripping.
I'm tripping. Oh, boys.
Oh my god, that was nearly a goal there. Bit of an aerial whiff there. And oh my days. But now we are going to see Nezuko gang back on the attack. Eevee doing his very best. So, fakes out one. Double taps one. Oh, but Pyro, look at that air control. Able to take it away from him. Axel being that standalone player trying to get it in. But Torchic, oh, he's bringing up the heat. Come on, boy. Let's go. He's stepping up.
Bringing the heat against Ignite.
Yeah.
But against Spark even. Beautiful play. Beautiful chat. Beautiful chat indeed. But Pyro now pushing down the field. Gets 2 demos. Just pops it over his teammate who could have scored that second goal. What is going on here?
This is an interesting turn of events there. Bit of a crazy series of events. But we are going to see some more composure come through. They're putting it in the middle. Torchic up in the air again, and he's been everywhere. This guy, you know, Prospect, what? He is an absolute myth so far. Playing up to par with these lot, that's for sure. Axel doing his very best to kind of recompose, get his team back on the front side, and he's actually going to set the team up for a double tap. Eevee is here to collect, but he's the last one back. Needs to be careful. Now the rotations need to be there. Okay, nice little defensive pinch. Axel needs to backflip here and does so beautifully. Pyro with the shot is gone, not going to connect, but now, oh, there he is. Minty coming from the back line, and he's going to secure Nezuko here, the second goal, pulling it over to Axel. Bit static in defense there. Maybe having some Uscan problems. I don't know. But it is going to be 2-0.
Minty fresh that goal was. Unbelievable play from him. Scoring a second goal for this Nezuko gang side. They are the #1 seed. They've already qualified. But Eevee going insane with an unbelievable aerial and decides to redirect it at the last second. He fakes out Minty, goes under and touches it into the bottom corner, taking a beating Pyro. Somebody clip it because we had 2 banging goals.
That was an absolute banger of a goal. I mean, the mechanical play there was just fantastic. And Eevee just showing up the Nezuko gang. Absolutely beautiful. And yeah, not much to say about that one. Just kind of speechless off that play out of nowhere, really.
Call him Randy Norton because he came out of nowhere. As Minty now flipping the ball down. Can Dispatcher get a touch? No, he can't. Minty an opportunity to get a shot on, but fortunately the rotations were good enough for the Spark side. Torchic now doing really good job, and he does not look out of place when playing for this Nezuko gang side. As he almost gets a second goal, and he does. Torch out. What is it? Man is drinking gamer fuel right here. He's drinking G fuel, and he's got a gaming seat, surely.
Yeah, he's nuts. He's just been so aggressive, and he's just not holding back. You know, when a new player comes in, normally they tend to kind of take that defensive role and look to just kind of get these clearances for the established players, but he's just like, absolutely not. I'm going to go full gear, 100%, and he's just challenging. He's being aggro, and he's just bringing it to the side of Spark, and they're really struggling to deal with him.
Yeah, Spark really not knowing what is going on here. And it's just all. I was expecting Spark to kind of almost benefit off a Prospect stepping out, but Torch is just completely proving me wrong.
Yeah, Torch has been so consistent in this early first game, and yeah, again, look, over 1. Can he make another solo play here? Oh, Eve with a save, but the second attempt comes through again. Axel getting there. Pyro with a double tap. Oh, cleared by Axel. Oh my God, and this is all like a great fake by Dispatcher. Can he do anything here? Can he get it past the second? Oh! Let's go. That first fake was gorgeous. Okay.
Dispatcher dispatching of this Nezuko gang side all by himself. What a play from him. And oh my lord, Pedro, we've just seen 2 cracking goals. It's only first game of this series.
Yeah, I mean, this series turning up to be quite the kind of plethora of insane solo plays here. Solo plays on solo plays. Not seen much team play, I must say. No really coordinated passes or anything like that, but my god, the solo plays are coming in. People are just stepping up, and yeah, excited to see more from these players.
For sure,
Oh,
for
there's
sure.
Torchic again. Bringing, oh my god, he's just bringing straight fire. Torchic.
Can we check MMR of this player, please?
Yeah, like he needs an MMR check for sure, because like a sub, like why is he a sub? Like, he's nuts. He's just coming out of nowhere. I think he scored 2, if not 3.
3.
Like legit cracked. He's legit cracked. Like where is this kid? Like, did you say he was Proximic? Are you sure?
Well,
Double check
according
that.
to what I've been told, he's prospect.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief. Yeah, this guy is popping off in more ways than one. He's just being aggressive. He's challenging. He's getting goals. I don't know what more you want. He's just nuts. He's absolutely nuts.
Shies, if you're watching this stream, you better be picking him up because, you know... no, not Shies. Yeah, no, I'm... Archeon, if you're watching the stream, you better be picking him up because holy moly, look at him.
Yeah, for real. Archeon is kind of blessed with just more and more players stepping up to the plate for his collection of gamers.
Absolutely.
Of Rocket Leaguers.
They are gamers. They are gamers. Period. But Nezuko gang looking to take this first game 4-2 unless they can get a cheeky last goal, which they don't.
Yo,
4-2
people
victory of this first game. What are they saying?
People are triggered that you have camera shake on.
Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, whatever. I'll
some
sort
people
that out,
like
right?
really want it off, and then there's ultras just like no, leave it on. It's cracked.
Listen, it adds to the aesthetic, guys. Come on.
Yeah, for real. This is, no one's really. We're not playing with it. We're just spectating with it.
Exactly,
So,
but I will turn camera shake off for you guys, just for you, okay? Video.
Fair enough.
Let me find it.
And I wonder if we're gonna see Uscan jump on. Maybe his PC has been brought back to life. It's PS4, sorry, not his PC. But so far, I mean, that's a great showing from the Nezuko. It's almost a super sub coming in. We're thinking, oh, the sub's going to put him at a disadvantage. They're not going to be as used to playing with him. Spark can maybe capitalize, but he's just brought everything that you need, and he scored 3 goals. He's got 2 saves, 5 shots. Definitely the standalone player in that game. No flashy goals like some of like Eve did or Dispatcho, but just consistent in the attack and the aggression.
Yeah,
and,
super good play from then. And I mean, wow, we've seen some cracking goals, but Ujkan's back! Oh my word, he's back! But would you sub off Torch for how well he's playing? That's the question, because he's on fire right now.
I mean, I wouldn't sub him off. I'd keep him on after that performance. After that performance, I would keep the man on. Absolutely,
I would definitely keep that man on. Like, I don't know though. This is this superstar roster, in this league. However, Eve, almost doing bits. Oh my word.
Eve loved these solo plays. The aerials, just really comfortable when he gets the ball up in the air, or she. I don't know which one, but it is just amazing to see. However, Uscan's on the pitch. What can he do here? Can he live up to the myth, the man, the legend that was Torch? Because that guy was cracked.
What was that?
Shit. That dunk was actually nuts from Minty. That was actually nuts.
But Dispatcher should have got the touch there, and he just misses it, and Minty able to capitalize on it. You cannot make errors against teams such as Nezuko gang, because, they don't make mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, that was just so good from... Oh, and look at that shot. Oh, Eve with a crazy save, but Uscan with that nice placement of that shot, making it really dangerous there. And you can see why this guy is cracked. He is definitely playing at the top of this league here, and it's going to be great to watch him for sure.
Yeah, right now the ball flying down the opposite end of the field. Uscan is off the backboard. Not the best of touches, leaving Evie with the possible redirect and having to be saved from Minty. Eve is absolutely on fire. And I think she's the reason why Spark is making these games so close.
I mean, yeah, he's been just stepping up this game. so consistent in those aerials. I think really shining here when she takes the ball up in the air and is able to kind of control the play. Uskan doing his very best to kind of... His boost sound is nuts. What the hell? Sounds like...
It sounds like some sort of transponder effect from Star Trek.
Yeah, like, yeah, straight off Star Trek. They can't make the save.
What a finish!
That was a great finish. Fantastic. Well placed, and Eve just showing up here. He's just showing up in this game. Really kind of putting Nezuko gang to the test. And yeah, I kind of want to see Axel step up. I've not seen much from him this game. He's been definitely kind of playing the third man role, but I do love when he goes forward, and you know, it'd just be great to see him get on that attacking side. But you know, if Eve's showing up, maybe he doesn't have to.
Yeah, and Uchkan not gonna, you know, maybe a little bit cold after not playing one game. You never know.
Yeah,
that's the sort of shot that I'd expect him to score.
For sure, for sure. That PS4 maybe still heating up. You know, the airplane fan is still going zzz. And then hopefully when that kind of starts wiring at like 9,000 RPM, then we'll see him pop off a little harder.
Are you talking about his mental fan because he's a computer, or the actual PS4?
No, the actual PS4 for sure.
Okay. Because I was about to say, I mean, he is a literal program himself with the stats that he puts up.
Wait, who had nearly 100 goals?
I think it was Minty. I think.
Was it Minty?
Yeah.
Was it Minty or Pyro? I think it was. Maybe it was Minty. I think it was Minty.
Oh,
yeah,
I'll have a look.
Yeah, double check real quick because I want to see that if they break 100 goals this series, because they've already grabbed one, I believe.
I can have a look for you now. Yeah, I'm just having a check for you now.
Love that. Love that. In the meantime, I'll keep on top of the action. It is Spark Kit going on the attack. Eve being his third man, putting again in the mix. Oh, it's dangerous here, but nicely controlled by Pyro. But now Dispatcher putting it back. Can Axel hit come here for the shot? Not on target, unfortunately, and Pyro's just going to run with it. Does get the demo, however, and it kind of ends the attack. As I say that, Minty's bringing it forward. Shot not on target, and it is Dispatcher trying to clear this the best he can. Going to slow it down a little bit here. He's going to collect that mid boost. Pyro going for a crazy aerial. All out of boost now, and a double commit is there. Now Axel, can he get this onto the attack? Onto Eve. Eve just misses the ball, and now Axel here got a bit of time, but he's actually going to give up. He's going to go for the rotations. Pyro looking to take this one away, but you know, he's slowing down the game here. Double commit from Ushkan. Hello. The double tap is nearly there by Eve. Axel's going to go for the shot, and oh my god, just wide. 1-1. 1 minute to go, and this game's close. Dispatcher again putting it in the mix. Can he go for his double tap? Yes, he can. Dispatcher with the double tap. Oh, he's making it work. He's making it rain. And yeah, oh, that backboard defense. Unlucky for Minty there. And Dispatcher, he's going to take those all day, every day.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy is right now Spark is leading 2-1. They didn't have the lead at all in the previous game when they had a prospect on their side. Nezuko had a prospect on their side. So, you know...
They clearly play better when they're playing the best. As Ushkan goes for the shot, Eve has to be there on the defense, and is so beautifully. 50 seconds on the clock, and Axel booming it wide. Ushkan with the rotations. Oh, just getting there in time. Could have been dangerous there. And we've got RP in the chat. Ushkan out. Bring back Torch. Bring back Torch 2021. Eve again with the aerial, looking for this mid control. Ushkan nicely done here off the backboard, but no one really there to follow. Dispatcher needs to lead this one out, but he's not going to do so. Minty on the attack. Axel, great backboard defense there. And Dispatcher maybe looking for a pinch. Eve putting it in the mix again. Axel doesn't want to commit because there's no one back. He's going to rotate. Okay, can look for a shot here. No one's really in the goal. And Dispatcher, okay, fakes him out maybe. Okay, he's waiting. He's waiting. By this time, 7 seconds. I think they just want to defend here. Keep hold of this lead. 3, 2, 1. The ball's up in the air. Dispatcher's going to go. And he's killing it. Nicely done.
Bro, I don't know what to say. You know, you were on fire with that casting just then.
Yeah, I mean, sorry, I kind of took over that last bit.
You were on one. You were cracked. No, don't.
Love that. No, I was just excited. This game has been very interesting to see, and it's absolutely amazing. Eve again with those big, powerful aerial plays, and Dispatcher able to follow up on that double tap was nuts. I think Axel's kind of tried to be the defensive anchor, playing the third man role. But yeah, Uzcan maybe a bit cold, as you said. Not really showing up in this match, and still has some ping issues. That PS4 again giving him some issues, and unfortunately, they are gonna go a match down. Fortunate for Spark, however.
So it's tied 1-1. Remember, we've already had the first game right now, so they aren't a match down.
Yes.
So it's tied 1-1. But I mean, it's kind of interesting to see. We all expect Uzcan to come on here and be absolutely on fire because of how strong he's been performing. However, Nezuko Gang, they seem to be more comfortable with Torch, which is really interesting.
Torch, he was a bit of a legend. He came in, scored a hat trick, and then left the chat. It was just like, I don't know. Torch, his aggression was just like something out of a movie. He was just bringing the absolute heat and kind of outshining the spark that Spark was bringing. But yeah, that sub, Uzcan obviously still trying to get into the rhythm of this series, and maybe we'll see him kind of show his full potential here in this third game as the shot comes through, and that's already a goal. And did you manage to find out who?
Yes, it was Minty actually. Minty.
Okay, so I believe he's on 99 right now.
He's on 99, yeah, I believe so. And I don't know why my chat is turned on, but it is for some reason. There we go. But yeah, Minty is on 99 goals. He's one off that Centurion amount of goals, so he'll be looking for that for certain.
Oh, for sure.
But Nezuko Gang need to bounce back here. They've seen that, Spark will be feeling really confident after that win, playing very strong, especially against a side who's kind of cementing themselves in the playoff position already. And so it's almost, does Nezuko Gang, have any doubt in their mind, or are they just kind of playing to have fun right now because of how strong they are? But dispatching another goal.
Listen, I know for a fact that Spark's not playing for fun. They're playing to win. Eve, she's everywhere, and the Spatio to follow up. He's just been so consistent. This duo has been really showing up here in this series. Axel, he's doing his best to be the defensive anchor, and his backboard defense has been fantastic. But it's been Eve and Dispatcho going for the solo plays, going for the passing plays, and they're really showing their attacking prowess here. Look at that, Axel able to play it out to Dispatcho. Dispatcho is going to control it, and he is going to look for the shot, but Uzcan, great kind of patience there to wait it out. The shot is going to hit the post, and it is going to be a Spark on the attack yet again, and it's looking pretty good for them in this first minute.
Yeah, and Spark being really controlled in that midfield. They're almost doing. How did that not go in? I thought that was going in. But Spark, really controlled, really consistent, and not making any stupid errors. We're seeing, Axel, we're seeing Dispatcho sometimes not commit for the ball because they realise that they are last player back, so they don't want to be stupid. And that's just really, really good. There's a flip reset coming out from Iwi, but couldn't get it. Axel there. Can he do anything with it? No, he can't, because people are on that backboard. Dispatcho is actually turning early, decides to go for the catch. And Minty doing a really good job 50-50ing it with that clearance. Minty stealing the boost over in that corner, go off the sideboard, trying to get a touch over into that corner where Axel is waiting, however. Two players back for the side of Nezuko Gang. Good 50-50 from Axel, but Uzcan able to knock it out forward, where Dispatcho once again knocks it back into that midfield. A little bit of 50-50 tennis across this midfield real line right now, but Iwi doing absolute bits once again, putting so much pressure onto the Nezuko Gang's goal. Axel rotated back nice and early. Bit of a one-on-one with Minty.
Oh, and as I say, Axel, that defensive anchor, he's like, you know what? Let me step it up a little bit. Great aerial here. Fantastic 50. Little mini pinch there to get himself in the position to go for that a shot. And yeah, great to see Spark stepping up this game. Absolute thriller.
They are absolutely stepping up, and what a finish from Axel. 2-on-1, confident, and he just backed himself.
Yeah, he's just been really, really consistent these past few games, and now he's gained the confidence to kind of go forward, and he's now kind of on the front foot. Oh, Dispatcho missing that ball. An opportunity here for Pyro, but look at that. Axel's already back. The rotations, so good. Uzcan doing his very best, and the man, he's been hyped up a lot, and I've not seen much from him, so maybe still getting into the groove of things. And it is the shot coming through. Minty.
That's 100 goals for Minty.
101. Apparently he scored in the first game as well. So
Oh, 101!
101. Let's go, Minty. I mean, the man just loves scoring goals. So, you know, absolute goal addict. And the pinch. Oh my God, nearly so unlucky there for Spark. But Eve, quick on that reaction. And again, going for these crazy aerials. Doing his very best. I'm sure he ran out of boost
crazy,
there.
though. I mean, 230 something goals Nezuko gang have had, and Minty scored 100 of them.
Yeah,
That's ridiculous.
that's crazy. That's nuts. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he's definitely the top scorer here, and we can see why. He's just so consistent, and kind of these redirects, and his shot angle is very good, and it's just fantastic to see.
It is fantastic to see indeed. And Minty, on that pressure, stealing that mid boost away from Eevee as he rotates back. Pyro doing a really good job getting that save Ridge-Can. Now, can we see him do anything? Decides to go for a side pincher to get that clearance. Eevee knocking out Dispatcher. Dispatcher going for that shot. And he's in! What a finish! Oh my word! What a goal from
I mean, the synergy
Spark
between
side.
these two today have been flawless. They have been playing together so well. Dispatcher and Eve just seem to be connected. They're just like on the same wavelength. They're making these passing plays. They know exactly where their positioning is, and they've just been able to capitalize on so many of these opportunities. And my God, Spark really showing they can be a threat in playoffs here. And I'm sure Nezuko is going to be sort of not trembling, but they're going to be respecting this side, that's for sure.
For sure. And wow, what a performance from this Spark side. You know, my prediction looks like it's going out the window, to be honest, right now. Both of us looks like it's going out the window. I mean, yours is still
I
on
call
the
for
table.
2-2. Mine's alive. But yeah, this new Spark side, this revamped roster, it's looking lethal. I mean, Axel's always been on this team, and there he goes. There's the goal. 4-2 now, 40 seconds to go. And they could lock a 2-1 lead here. Oh my God, potentially winning this series. And oh my God, this looks so good for them. I mean, yes, Axel's always been here. Game one, from day one, Spark. But these two new players, Dispatcher and Eve, they seem like they've been playing together for 100 games. They're just so well connected.
Yeah, the chemistry is unbelievable between these two.
Unbelievable. 100 chem, green links all round for all you FIFA players. And it's just absolutely fantastic to watch as Nezuko really needs to pull something out of the bag here to manage to get back into this game. 20 seconds remaining. If they get a goal here now, maybe they can do something with it. Minty looking for his 102nd goal. Is not going. Okay, there we go. Maybe. Nah, not quite. Eve looking to clear this one away. Axel as well. With 5 seconds remaining, that is going to be this third game. Pretty much sealed up here. And
Spark.
it is GG for Spark.
Something
2-1.
lit a fire. Some spark lit a fire underneath their asses, and they have absolutely popped off. So impressive to see them playing like this, and it's such a pleasure to watch them play as well. I mean, wow. I mean, what more can we say?
Spark has just been absolutely brilliant. Axel with the 2 goals. I think, yes, he's been really good, but I just got to give credit to Eve and Dispatcher. Eve with the passing play over to Dispatcher, just knew exactly where he was. And then Dispatcher able to just finish that goal. I think that's the highlight goal for me in that game. Just highlighting the kind of the connected play that's been going on, and the overall sort of synergy that they've shown in this first series.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm really excited for this kind of final game. All they can do here is tie up Nezuko. They can no longer win this series, and
Yeah.
really surprising here.
I mean, yeah, and a part of me saying, take Ujcam back off and bring Torch back.
Where's Torch?
I mean,
Torch.
like,
It was a
I'm
convincing
big,
win.
Exactly, I'm a
with
big
Torch.
fan of Ujcan, and I love his way he plays, but he just doesn't seem to be awake right now. And so the question is is it worthwhile bringing Torch back? But we are going to go straight into this 4th and final game. And so it's going to be, you know, what do you expect to see here?
I expect aggression from the side of Nezuko. They need to show them that, you know, they're not to be messed with. They can't get away with it. And look at that, nearly an early goal there. And that's exactly what you want to see from the Nezuko gang. They don't want to kind of give him any sort of leeway, and kind of need to shut down Eve. I think he's been kind of the standalone play, creating a lot of these opportunities for Spark. So yeah, not much demo from each side. So maybe I'd like to see a bit of that demo play. Even going for the double tap, the dunk. Oh, would have been nuts.
That could have been crazy. You've been so mechanically solid. But yeah, I agree. The demos need to definitely come out a little bit more prominently because, I mean, we saw last night casting, you know, for University. Newcastle, they over-demoed, and Team Exodia, they should capitalize.
Ushkan!
Ushkan, what are you doing?
Ushkan, buddy! Where's Torch?
I was talking because I thought that was an easy save.
Yeah, I mean, I know exactly what you're talking about. Ushkan, I think, just completely misread that. Maybe seeing his car the other way around, and I don't know. Is he throwing?
You need to hold the controller where you have the two pointy bits pointing to you. Okay, that's how you need to hold it.
Ushkan. He's been so good in this split, but he seems to be really letting the side of Nezuko gang down today. You know, not obviously not a performance that we're accustomed to seeing from Ushkan. But yeah, I think he just really needs to sort of get his head in the game if he wants to turn this game around. Otherwise, we could see Spark pull off a bit of an upset here.
Eve, you're almost getting another goal straight away. Axel able to follow it up, and Minty getting a beautiful block indeed. Axel,
is that in?
The goal. No, it isn't. It almost went in. Dispatcho peeping the pressure on for Spark onto the Nezuko gang. Axel there to take the shot, but here comes off the crossbar. Unfortunate for him, and Ujkan getting that touch away. Now Pyro, can he do anything with it as he tries to aerial down the field? But Eve is waiting on that backboard. Ujkan goes up early, goes for the second touch. Minty there for the shot, but actually decides to pop it into the center. However, his teammate not ready for all of that shot. Indeed, Pyro keeping the pressure onto the Spark side. Minty going for a shot, but once again, Eve back there getting these saves. Brilliant play. And then Eve is actually running away with the ball. Goes for that shot. Actually, it's a cross. But unfortunately, nobody there to take their shot. Axel doing a really good job on making sure that someone is back at all times. Ujkan getting bumped in the air. Almost sliding the ball into the goal, but Dispatcho does a good job of reading it.
Hops, I do have confirmation. Infinity has messaged Ushkan and told him to turn his monitor on, so we should see some big plays coming out from him.
I'm glad. So he's been playing with the monitor off the whole time. Okay.
Just for now. It is! It's on!
The monitor is on, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. He has turned the monitor on and he has scored.
There we go. Coming in, looking to finish that. Oh, so scrappy, but able to come away with a goal, and that's all you can ask for. And then now they're all tied up in this final game. Ho ho ho! What can we see here?
Is close. I almost want to see an overtime. However, we have only got 10 minutes until mid start the next series.
Yeah, let's wrap this up.
However, I would like to see an overtime. I think both of these teams, when they're playing at top performance, it's fairly close.
Yeah, this is so close. I mean, this has been an absolute amazing series to watch. I've had so much fun casting it, and yeah, definitely not what I was expecting, especially from kind of a new Spark side. So yeah, fantastic from Dispatcher, fantastic from Eve, and there he is again on this attack, kind of putting off the defense. Pyro able to get that clearance, and now Axel again, third man, looking to keep it in this half. Is there a pinch coming? Oh, pinch, but it's actually going to put him in the middle. But Ushkan is there, very nicely done, and now it is Spark on the defense.
It is crazy that Ujkan is actually how good he is once he's turned his monitor on. You know?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. It's been a big step up since that's happened, and but like, yeah, I just got to give it to Spark. I mean, they've been so consistent this series. They're just keeping with the play. You know, they're being very consistent, not only in the defense from Axel. Oh, but the dunk's gonna come through. Oh no! Oh, they're bumping each other now. Minty is here for the defensive rotations. Very nicely done to get back in time. And now Dispatcher maybe looking for a bump, looking for this mid control. Axel able to get it out. Can he do anything here? No boost. And it is going to be the clearance coming out. Dispatcho putting it over. Ushkan is there. Minty with a redirect. Can he do anything? Not quite. 1 minute to go now. This is nail-biting stuff here.
Nail-biting indeed. Ushkan back in that corner, collects the boost, trying to do something with it. He was missing the he's been missing for the first couple of games, but now he seems to be woken up. But Evie with a huge booming shot. Pyro is back. Bops it off his own backboard. Doesn't have much boost to work with. Dispatcher beats him out to the ball.
Coming out of nowhere.
Axel trying to put some pressure on. He does get bumped by Minty with that clearance. Dispatcher once again with that shot. Pyro waiting in goal. A bit of a double commit in that back line there. Axel probably over the centre. Evie goes up early. And once again, the speed in the air from the Spark team is so impressive.
I mean, yeah, I got to give it to the Dispatcher, man. He's been so quick on the ball. And it's just been fantastic to watch him go for these like incredible high shots, almost ceiling shots. And now 4 seconds remaining. Can anything happen? I think Pyro's going to kill it. And there it is.
Wow, wow, wow. So in overtime, I did call it. But I think your prediction is on the line as well. If Spark win this, then we got it both wrong.
I mean, yeah, for sure, for sure. I would actually like to see my prediction come undone because I want the kind of the underdog story. Spark's been so good, and there's the shot, and he's gonna close out this series. Spark taking a 3-1, and they've caught Nezuko gang napping.
And
Absolutely
what a
napping.
No better player to score it than Evie. I mean, totally deserved. Popping off throughout the whole of this series. Incredible play from them. But Spark take this series 3-1, upsetting the comfortably placed first seed Nezuko gang.
Okay, I mean, let's not to swear, but let's fucking go, Spark. I mean, they have been so good today. Axel obviously stepping up. I think first game he was a bit dormant, a bit quiet, but as the series progressed, he kind of started stepping up. His goals, he started being more aggressive. He was obviously always being that third man, and then the synergy that these boys had, it seemed like they'd been playing together the entire split. They were playing so good, so quick on the ball as well. And wow, tops. What's your take on that series, mate?
I think I'm blown away. I think Nezuko gang looked really strong in that first game. Without Ujkan, Torch was an unbelievable addition to him, to the team. Yeah. However, after that first game, they just couldn't get themselves back. They could not find their footing whatsoever. And Spark, well deserved, but I don't think we can really talk about that game without mentioning Eve. Unbelievable.
Yeah,
unbelievable. Eve... And the speed from this side is so impressive to watch.
Yeah, I mean, it's, that was nuts. I mean, we were talking about mental edge before the game started, and how kind of like the waiting affects some of these teams. And yeah, maybe, you know, that constant wait, the anxiousness from the Nezuko gang squad, maybe getting in their heads a little bit. Obviously, Ujkan kind of subbing in that second game. He was obviously a bit flustered from his PS4, you know, not cooperating with him. And maybe that kind of got in the way of their performance, but just not the Nezuko gang that I'm used to seeing. You know, they weren't as quick. The mid battles were being lost. The Spatio was beating Pyro in the air quite a lot, and it all seemed to be Spark after that first game. I mean, that first game, Nezuko had it in the bag. You know, Torch, so aggressive, getting in their face. You know, they couldn't really do much. It was like a 4-1 victory, and I was like, yeah, we're in for another Nezuko series. But as soon as Ujkan came in, kind of disrupted that flow, and unfortunately, it was actually, I would call a bad sub.
And Nezuko actually, you know, Torch brought in a level of aggression that was needed for Nezuko gang. And when Ujkan came in, he wasn't aggressive enough. He actually wasn't as quick as Torch. And to be honest with you, that really let Nezuko gang down. But a brilliant series, 3-1-2 Spark over Nezuko gang, who are first seed. But next up, guys, we have a big one. We have Inferno, the one of the top 2 teams in RSC, going against Rias Legion, who has been having an unbelievable run over the past couple of weeks. Can Rias Legion take it to Inferno and get a victory, or is Inferno going to continue their reign of dominance? Don't go anywhere, guys, because we'll be right back for some more RSC action. See you very soon.